Is match number 4. The Cape Town Wild Dogs against the Serengeti Elephants is the next one coming up. It is the Cape Town Wild Dogs that dropped a game to the Balkans Honey Badgers 12 points to 5. And the Serengeti Elephants side, well, 15-10, they beat the Rhinos. And the Wild Dogs, well, loaded with some great players in their side. And here's a look at their women's lineup as well. Look for some of the stars on display there. Shauna Lee Weston has been very good for them. Katie Slaughter scored a couple of great tries earlier today as well. Grace Kukatai holds the strings as well. Tarina Tatamaki. And then switching across to the women's side for the Elephants. Well, so many great players, particularly from Kenya as well, that do their stuff as well. Look out for Judith Alma, and the frame of Grace Okulu as well has been brilliant. And alongside me, it is Sevens legend, two-time Rugby World Player of the Year in the Sevens game, the recently retired Perry Baker, but never done in the game of rugby. Bakes, you've been all over the show, my friend. How are you?
I'm pretty good. And yourself, how are you?
Awesome, my friend. So you've been doing sideline interviews as these two teams take the field. But Bakes, you've seen the 10s, you've seen the series. You're also coaching some of the youth as well. Tell us a bit about your impression of the 10 so far.
Oh, yeah. 10 is a great game. I mean, I never actually sat and watched it how I've been the last couple of weeks. And the physicality is still there, like 15s, but it's a lot faster. And I'm all about the pace, you know. So it's been a lot of fun and exciting tries, and the competitiveness in the game is really good.
And then Bakes, talk about the mixed play. So we'll see the women take the field first for 10 minutes, and then the men's side will come on after this one. Your thoughts on that, my friend?
Oh, I think it's so cool, man. I think it's a lot of fun. It brings more out of, I think, of both teams, and because you're trying to do it for each other, you know, and it's about the franchise at the end of the day. And when you know it's only 10 minutes, instead of having to play another half, you give it a little more than what you got.
Well, Bakes, I thought you might bring your boots, because, you know, it's only 3 minutes longer than a sevens half, you know. So now this Cape Town Wild Dog side, I'll be honest with you, they play a very seven-style game. It's something that, of course, you're very familiar with. We know that on their women's side and their men's side, they love throwing the ball around.
Oh, yeah. And, they don't like taking breakdowns either, you know, and I'm all about that. You know, if we can keep the ball alive and keep playing with less breakdowns, then that's the way to go.
That is the way to go, dear. The voice of Perry Baker. I'm Dallas Stanford. Brilliant to have you with us. It is match 4 of 6 in the mixed play competition here in Southern California in San Juan Capistrano. And it's the Cape Town Wild Dogs in yellow to kick off from left to right, coached by Justin Ben and Chris Erasmus. Justin Ben is their GM as well.
Ready,
the Serengeti
orange.
Elephants to receive on the right of your side.
Yellow.
10 minutes each way, but of course the women will just take part in 10 minutes. It is Charlotte Robbins-Retty from New Zealand to get us going here. Hammering this kick down to Grace Okulu, the Tokyo Olympic player, down to the right hand side. The Elephants driven on the back foot, and the ball has floated forward there, Bakes.
Yeah, a little forward pass there. They're trying to play quick, get it out to the edge.
Strong defense as well from the Wild Dogs, coming in and shutting down those lanes.
Oh, and that's one thing about the women's of the Wild Dogs. They're a very physical team and always like to be fast into your face.
So it gives them possession to attack with inside the 22. First receiver, Charlotte Robbins ready, but don't forget these 5 forwards need to do the hard work to get possession back. So we'll just reset things for safety. Bakes, you ever found yourself in a 7 scrum at all?
I did a little bit of practice. The boys let me get into the scrum. And it wasn't good, though, I tell you that.
No, we'll let the professionals handle it. They're in the tight right now. Matayeli is their go-to player in midfield for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. It's Alicia Billemser looking for the quick tap. Robbins ready, takes him on herself. And there is
tackle release.
Martha Matayeli, her husband Manassa, playing for the Cape Town Wild Dogs men's side. That's a championship first as well.
That's fine.
Elephants trying to get possession back, but it stays with the Wild Dogs. Lily Weston in there as well. It was Paris outside Baker playing in that beautiful Stade de France stadium. The ball goes up the top. Robbins Reddy's got to collect. Does really well. In fact, it's Tarina Tatamaki, the silver medalist at the Rio Olympics, takes him on the front foot. The Wild Dogs bring wave to wave and draw a penalty as well. Means Willemse can again have another quick tap and find Matayeli. KB Slaughter is there in support as well. Slaughter takes it into the fray. Lome Unga, there at support play. Robert ready around fringes, just not afraid to take players on. Wide ball being asked by the Cape Town Wild Dogs side. Willemse to Weston in midfield. The tackles keep coming. It's Parani with a good shot. Stays head to the left-hand side. Rosa Para, the Cape Town Wild Dog. In fact, it's Laura Field, Ferns 15's player. Long passage of play here for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Still no clear line break until Robbins Ready throws a beautiful dummy, a show and go. Charlotte Robbins Ready gets it done for the Cape Town Wild Dogs, and that was magic to watch.
What a beautiful show and go there. Slow tempo, gave the dummy and went straight through.
And Perry, what a wave after wave. It's so tough to defend all those phases.
Peter, can I have some tape on at half-time?
Yeah, here on the replay, you look at it right here. The Wild Dogs started getting their tempo going with quick breakdowns, getting the ball out, and then the rest was history.
Charlotte Robbins Ready scored the try, looking for the extra 2 of the conversion. It'll go to the side, 5-0 the Cape Town Wild Dogs. And Bakes, the game is so short as well, as you said. Just the 10 minutes for the side, really putting everything on the line. And you can really feel the Elephants haven't really had any possession to speak of.
Oh, yeah. You know, when the Elephants get the ball, they're a physical team, too. So you know they like to keep it once they get it. It was tough, though, playing inside their 22.
Dave Clancy's their head coach. Devin Jose as well. 12 players of the Elephants featured in the series we saw here in October. That was 4 match days of competition. Another big, nice kick there from Robbins Ready, the try scorer. Serengeti Elephants with possession, looking for that gap. They've got it strapped the middle. Beautiful breakout. Here's Marina Parowni. Her sisters in the team as well. Support is there too. Beautiful running. It's a Serengeti Elephants off to the try line. Oh, just held up. What a tackle it is, but the Elephants still find themselves so close to line, barging nearby, barreling over. And held up is the call. Well, Perry, we thought that was a try for all money's worth.
Oh, for sure. You definitely thought they were gone with the way they returned that kickoff there. But that's just to show the fight that the Wild Dogs have. They do not give up, and they chase everything.
Robbins Ready will have a goal line dropout, but it'll give the Elephants possession back to attack with. And this is where they can be so dangerous in the game at 10s. Oh, what a kick, though. Beautiful collect in the end. And it stays here with Zoe Healy, the try-scoring machine from the Serengeti Elephants, 2 in the last game. Okulu moves it to the right-hand side, the Olympian in field. Serengeti Elephants looking for possession here around the fringes. And in midfield they go, and a massive shot comes in. The ball's been forced over as well. The Cape Town Wild Dogs in the middle. What a shot that was. Tarina Tatamaki, I think it was, that dropped the shoulder. And it was ice-cold, Bakes.
Before you're off your feet when you play the
Yeah, what a massive hit, and that hit caused that turnover there.
We'll talk about stopping someone's momentum.
Yeah, where you was, man.
Now the Cape Town Wild Dogs, a side that lead 5-0 in this mixed play game, have Grace Kukutai in midfield, a veteran in the game at 10s as well. Willemse with a little goose step. Going on the outside, Alicia Willemse, really great play from the Springbok. And able to keep it alive. Robbins Retty's there. What a game she's had. The Kiwi star. And it's Marina Parani from New Zealand who's trying to get ball back for the Elephants, but it stays with a side from Cape Town, from Southern Africa. And this one just in front with a loose pass, left behind. Now it's a real chance for the Serengeti Elephants. Here comes Grace Okulu. And finally, to the wheels on the outside. It's Zoe Healy that gets it done for the Elephants. And just like that, they bounce back.
For sure. We talked about when the Elephants get the ball, how dangerous they could be. 2 hard-fought teams here, battling, physicality there.
Well, Bakes, you've finished, what, 300, nearly 400 tries in the 7s. And what a great feeling to get on the outside, right?
Oh, yeah. When you get that ball on the outside and you just see green grass there, makes you feel real good inside and know that you can get a try on the board for your team.
Healy, beautiful work. They threw it up. And it was just that loose pass that got them possession and got them back in the game. A wonderful strike. And this conversion absolutely nailed it. And now we have a new leader in the game, Bake. 7-5. The Serengeti Elephants lead the Wild Dogs. Matielli chips and falls and rolls and barrels into the ground, much like a surf here in Southern California. But it stays with the Wild Dogs. Big shots coming in from the Elephants. Can they force over possession and get it back yet again? No is the answer there. And now Grace Kukutai waits in midfield. Shonali West with a beautiful ball puts Kukutai in a bit of space. Grace Kukutai carving up the middle. Blackfern Sevens player buying time for her support to arrive, able to get up to her feet and then play possession.
Play on.
And the Wild Dogs, it's just been knocked on, so they will keep it though.
Forward lifting.
So Bakes, in general as well, you've also been coaching with the under-18s. How's that competition going? Day one was really great, right?
Oh yeah, really good. The girls out there having a great time. That's what it's about, making memories and having a great time.
And some nice young players coming through. They're showing a lot of talent.
Oh, for sure, definitely. Bellman Shore have some great talent on their side.
Bellman Shore representing the Cape Town Wild Dogs, undefeated in the boys and the girls so far in that competition. 4 teams representing one franchise. Robin's ready here after a nice strong scrum from the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Switch back play is Willemse. Always a tricky customer to handle. Maria Prine, the Mexican international player, is there as well. It's the Wild Dogs though that have possession. The Elephants come flying in. Mayel Picut with a good strong tackle as well, driving back the Cape Town Wild Dogs. KB Slaughter's got to go all the way back to collect. Wild Dogs trailing by the 2 points in this fascinating contest. And the penalty goes the way of the side from Southern Africa. Bex, what do the Wild Dogs need to do to get through here, my friend?
I just need to control the ball. They just have been playing sloppy right now at the breakdown. Just secure that breakdown, and they'll be okay. But that just shows the pressure that the Elephants are putting on at the breakdown. They're so physical.
They really are. Coached by Dave Clancy, and they really attack every breakdown. So Charlotte Robbins ready puts them to an attacking lineup as we have a few minutes left here before the men's sides will do better. There's Clancy in picture. He'll be working with the San Diego Legion, a major Rugby Bakes just down the road. Formerly with the Chicago Hounds, he was with LA as well for a while.
Time on.
Big moment of the game for Alicia Willemse and the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Shona Lee Weston has been the go-to target in the line-out, and she reaches it up as the international player. The Wild Dogs at the breakdown, and we've mentioned the battle it is. It's the Elephants that win that one, Bakes, and a chance now for them to attack. Wafula in midfield, across field. It's Parani as well. And here comes the Elephants on the outside. Ranging up is Healy. Looking to cut in nicely. Zoe Healy, support arrives there. Grace Okulu is there. It's the Serengeti Elephants yet again. Parani has been full of running today as the player from New Zealand. The Elephants with that 7-5 lead in the first half. Picut attacks. Is there in support. That's a beautiful offload. Judith Alma. Another Olympian out of Kenya. Cape Town Wild Dog side just putting in their hits as the Elephants keep charging upfield. So yeah, Hampton is there in support. A penalty out. A long passage of play from the Elephants.
And that just shows the test to the Wild Dogs defense. That I think they gave a great ball on the outside. Thought she was away, and the Wild Dogs come out of nowhere.
Last play, Judith Alma moves it to the left. It has been knocked on. And that is half-time in this mixed play competition. We've seen it all, but we've seen the Serengeti Elephants score a brilliant try with a conversion to put them in the lead. 7 points to 5 at the break against the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Bakes, fascinating first half.
Oh, great first half from both sides. You know what you're going to get with these two teams. The physicality, and they both have speed to put it away.
So the halftime break there, and wow, there's not much in it between this Wild Dogs side, as you mentioned. They also had a very close game against the Falcons Honey Badgers. There was just one try in that game. That just shows you how tight these franchises are. 4 global franchises in the mix. The men will take the field in just a few moments to continue the scoreline. Such a hard-working opening 10 minutes that we've seen there. As the Elephants and the Wild Dogs women go to the side, they'll cheer on their men's side. And Kat Merchant is pitch side with some reaction for us.
Zoe, you're an absolute try-scoring machine. How have you been enjoying the 10 so far?
Yeah, I've been loving it. The Elephants are an absolutely great bunch. Haven't played much 10s before, so it's been a nice new challenge. Yeah, really exciting.
What have you found different with the 10s in particular?
I played a lot of 15s, a lot of 7s. It really is just a mix of the two. It's so fast. Yeah, it's just, especially as a winger, just covering that backfield as a 2 rather than a 3, just takes a little bit more, just a little bit more to read the game. But yeah, really.
Absolutely. Well, I know that you're going to be very keen to support your men's team now, so I'll let you go. But great to see, and I hope to see more tries from you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So that was Kat Merchant, Rugby World Cup winner with England, chatting to the try-scoring sensation Zoe Healy. But we're back to the live play here, and it's the Cape Town Wild Dogs that have possession on the right of your screen in yellow. They trail 7 points to 5. Trying to get it to the outside to Travis Ishmael. Oh, and that one just floats forward, the former Springbok letting it go there. So another 10 second half we got here, Perry Baker.
Yeah, there you go. Wild Dogs trying to play fast, no breakdowns, playing offloads, and just went for it there.
Yeah, we mentioned the way they play. It's just those trying to avoid the breakdowns and trying to get the passes. It hasn't stuck for them today, I'll be honest with you. And that's how they lost to the Honey Badgers 12 points to 5. A real chance now here for Kabeka and the Serengeti Elephants. They're in the 22. Scrum collapses on the ground, so we'll just check to see what's going on here with our forwards. Mazibuko is all smiles up front.
No, thank you.
Serengeti Elephants coached by Sevens great Frankie Horn, who is with South Africa. I'm sure you've crossed paths with Frankie over the years, Perry.
I definitely have, from a tough South African side, Seven side.
Yeah, he's a bit of a water buffalo, Frankie Horn. He loves the set piece. He loves the contact point. And you can see his sides are well drilled here. They do get the scrum penalty as well.
Penalty once again, the Elephants.
Who said 10s wasn't ferocious up front?
I'll deal with it if I can. 10 metres. 10 metres.
Big Ben, Belgium. Tuatangaloa kicks to the side, and Ben Tuiomani was the big frame involved up front. So they're going for attacking line-out, about 6 metres out for the Serengeti Elephants, right in front of the commentary booth here. Kabeka.
Just wait for the arm.
Looking for the moose. And it is not straight bakes. Well, that is an error that is very frustrating for them.
Yeah, and you hate to give the ball back to the Wild Dogs right now.
No, they didn't. They had a receiver.
As we know, they have a striking back line with Roscoe Speckman in the back line.
Yeah, how good bakes to see Roscoe Speckman. 2-time bronze medalist with South Africa.
Dude, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it.
Well, we don't know how you did it, though, Brent. Cape Town Wild Dogs to feed this. Flash Sequoia. Well, they're supreme players. Gripek's ambassador wants to have a quick tap and go.
Let's review that scrum one more time.
Looking at this matchup in the back line, I think Roscoe's going to try and put it long and chase it.
I'll tell you what, if you're on the wing, that'll be a good tactic as well. A lot of space to burn. And just because that might be an option, Raimasumi's lurking back for the Serengeti Elephants. He's very deep. Flash Sequoia. Oh, it's again the scrum, and it's the Serengeti Elephants that pop up and win this one. Delight for the forward pack.
Don't shout at me.
2 powerful charges in a row.
Pushing the scrum straight. Scrum must be pushed straight by both
Standing
parties.
up under pressure.
Very strong side with the Elephants there.
Penalty is given.
Hey, Bakes 10s has it all. Yes, you've got your flashy backs and your great scores on the wing, but you also got your forwards.
Everyone's gone straight. You've stood up under pressure.
That's what makes this game so exciting, though. It's really fast still with a lot of physicality and power there.
7-5 the score. The Elephants lead. They have an attacking scrum. 5 out. They've got the big frame of Belgian Tuatangaloa. So Samoa 15s, New Zealand 7s. He's lurking near us. Kabeka to feed. And he has it around the fringes. Looking to pick and go himself. Kabeka getting very close to the try line. Tuatangaloa is there. The Moose as well. Nathan Den Hout. Big Fred Apulu charging for the line. Held up is the call. That is strong defensive work from the Wild Dogs.
Ball is held up, no try.
Hold the 5 metre line.
Oh, it's a clever little kick here. Oh, but
Unfortunately, you cannot tap the ball through a goal line dropout. It must be kicked.
it's got to go 5 meters, Perry. So there it is. So just when you can do that in a 22-minute dropout, but not in the goal line dropout.
Yes.
Unfortunate error there. Give the Elephants another chance now, and I think they'll probably capitalize off this one.
Yeah, they've just been camped out here in the second half in this mixed play. At the 2024 Rugby 10s Championship. It's match day number 2 of 3. We'll be back on Saturday after Thanksgiving break. Kabeka feeds again. It's more stable here from the Serengeti Elephants. Big Belgium Waffles. Mr. Waffles takes him on. Can't get the syrup on this occasion. It's Sapuya Mazibuko now moving into the left-hand side. Freda Pulu getting involved. And Nathan Denhout, the Moose, driven back in the tackle. Paddy Madden's there. As John Dupria picks up, Dupria throws a dummy. John Dupria! Oh, what a score! JD gets in. It's the latter round from the Serengeti Elephants. That was sublime.
What a play that was there. Out the breakdown, fake one side, come back the other side with a dummy and walk straight through.
Here's another look at the dummy. Beautiful work. The American sensation out of Central Washington University, studied industrial engineering, John Dupria. Oh my goodness, what a score, what a highlight for this young and up-and-coming player. Kick from underneath the sticks. And it is the Serengeti Elephants have turned that pressure into points. 14 plays 5 right now, the scoreline. After the woman left them a 2-point lead, 7 points to 5. Roscoe Speckman, haven't mentioned his name much. He receives us for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. He's side coached by the great Dick Muir. Has play in midfield. Here they attack now yet again. Johan Mostad. And now Speckman looking for Kibier on the outside. Corey Jones is there linking up. But that throw, the 50-50 pass yet again, it is the story of the day because it's not clicking. It clicked on day 1, but not today.
Penalty to Elephants. Unfortunate forward pass by the Wild Dogs.
Unforced errors there by the Wild Dogs. I think they need to try and set the breakdown just to try and get some type of momentum going.
Yeah, Beck, you've been in games like that where you've been chasing in behind the scoreboard. You do tend to force it a bit more, don't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You start worrying about that time that's going against you and trying to do little things that you normally wouldn't do.
Well, that has left now another powerful scrum for the Serengeti Elephants, coached by Frankie Horn. We mentioned the chemistry they bring as well. 14 players played in the series for this Elephant side. As Mr. Baywatch is on the field. That's Nick Boyer for the Wild Dogs. He's trying to defend this at scrum time as Kabeka feeds. And Kabeka looks to pick himself. Kabeka to a Tangaloa on the outside. The big frame. Belgium to a Tangaloa gets very close. It's the Elephants on the charge. Looking for the bodyguard. Freda Pulu, the big unit. He hits the deck. Here's a one-man operation. And now Sapiwe Mazibuko. He's driven back by Roscoe Speckman. The two South Africans going at it. Hammer and tongs. Now changing direction to the right-hand side. Here come the Serengeti Elephants once more. Well, that's time the ball's left behind. And the Wild Dogs, again, commit. They had possession, but it's gone forward.
Another one of those unfortunate errors. Just trying to play loose ball there. Went forward.
Well, the Serengeti Elephants that beat the Rhinos 15-10 in mixed play. They're looking at their second win in a row against the Cape Town Wild Dogs. What a turnaround. The Wild Dogs, who were so good in the men's division.
They're just not keeping possession, and it's just hurting them going against them, especially inside their 22 twice now.
Well, this is fascinating on the franchise standings, which we'll get to on Saturday as we will crown a franchise champion. It's the Cape Town Wild Dogs with Belmont Short playing in their girls and boys divisions, who are undefeated so far. So they're going to get maximum points from those different divisions if that continues. And that's why it's the Elephants important for them to pick up wins here.
That's what makes that style of mixed play so interesting and so entertaining.
Okay.
Last moment. Carl Tyson's on the field. South African Sevens Academy player, another ambassador for the Group X Performance Socks. He wears them so well. He's a slippery customer for the Serengeti Elephants. Up 14-5. And it's a pick here from Carl Tyson. Tyson with a knockout punch in the corner. What a score. The Elephants victorious.
They scored twice off the scrum there. I think the Knives are chasing around the back, and it's done cost them twice now. They haven't made adjustment at all.
Well, I don't know if it's those Group X performance socks he's wearing, but Tyson just having the speed to burn around the fringes. He's one of the best we saw in the series and now continuing to form in the championship. It is 19 points to 5. And there is time for a kickoff here as the Elephants are really stamping their authority. Here's another look, Bakes.
Yeah. Pick it up and go around the backside of the scrum. Try time. Then I did it 3 times now.
Ryan Nasumi with a drop kick to set up possession here for the Cape Town Wild Dogs to play at. And it's Corey Jones, and they attack him, so we'll get a penalty for Jojo Lily Damu and the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Jones wasn't on the mark, so he taps and goes quickly. Finds Roscoe Speckman. Speckman looking to link up in midfield. The Cape Town Wild Dogs have not been their usual selves. And this ball has just been handled loosely, knocked back. And finally it stays with the Cape Town Wild Dogs, and then at the breakdown an attack, and it has been knocked on.
Knock on by the Elephants.
So he's just not clicking, Bakes.
Loose ball again. Just set a breakdown there. Get control of the ball to get a rhythm going, but we just keep playing offload, offload, offload.
Knock on by Elephants.
Loose ball everywhere. Ball's bouncing on the ground.
Well, getting cheered on the Elephants women's sides. They look on after giving their men's side a 2-point lead. 2 tries here in the second half. Nick Boyd to feed. Mr. Baywatch with the Golden Locks out of the San Diego Legion as well. Just fends off Tyson. Well, that bout continues. There's a massive scrum here from the Elephants. Penalty goes the other way. The arm goes up to Roscoe Speckman and the Cape Town Wild Dogs. They want to tap and go, see if they can get on the board here. It's a flick ball to Boyers there in support. Looking to shift direction at the breakdown. Boyer to Speckman. Now, Magara Mombe has been so good in this 10s format. And the shot and the offload's been pitched. This time it's a loopy pass, been kicked ahead from the Wild Dogs. They're going to regain this one. It bounces up perfectly, but falls just short. Wild Dogs come flying in. Now picking around the fringes. Jones is there. Support arrives from Alex Lopetti as well. The Cape Town Wild Dogs finally find themselves within 5 meters. And they've got numbers on the right-hand side, and the big frame as well will look to score it. The Wild Dogs are finally on the board.
And finally, after they set a breakdown now and slowed it down, he's able to get a try in there.
And it's Godfrey Magara Mombe, the Zimbabwean Sevens captain, cutting loose.
Come from a loose ball pass there from the Elephants, and Wild Dogs capitalize off of it.
And that was the final moment of the game. And the Serengeti Elephants are victorious in this mixed play. Their second match, and they won it by a score of 19 points to 10. And here's another look at the try, Perry.
Yes. Wild Dogs come in, pick and go. Elephants all around the breakdown. We set the breakdown here. Wild Dogs play it out wide. And that's what they want. They want to be able to use their pace, use their footwork to get out there in those outside channels.
19-10, the full-time score. The Serengeti Elephants take out the Cape Town Wild Dogs, and the Elephants are now 2-0 in this mixed play after taking out the Rhinos by 15 points to 10. They really are a side that are so well balanced, Perry, don't you think, in their men's and women's sides?
Oh, definitely. Very, very tough team. Been going on for weeks now, and just steady building. So it'll be interesting to see how this thing plays out.
Yeah, the Serengeti Elephants will finish off the day against the Balkans Honey Badgers. That's local time, 4 p.m. So about an hour from now. And Bakes, you can talk to us about, what it takes after you finish a game, and then you have to, rest a little bit and then gear yourself up for the next one.
Yeah, that's the beauty of rugby. Just the game after you just play, you have to get over that game really quickly and get focused on the next game. It's all about that quick recovery, refuel, and get ready to go again.
It's the roller coaster ride of Rugby 10s. This is the 4th annual Rugby 10s Championship that you're watching, and match day number 2 heading towards the closing stages. 2 games to go later today.